After 3 blowout losses for the Cincinnati Bengals, with Jake Browning under center having a bottom 3 QBR rating and 8 interceptions, they finally decide to bring in a new quarterback. The Bengals trade within their division for Joe Flacco. They gave up a 6th rounder for Flacco in the 7th. And I'm sitting here thinking, was he the only option available? Because having a 40-year-old behind this offensive line does not seem like a good recipe for this Bengals offense. The Three-Headed Bandits made a list of other QB candidates that we would have been more excited to hear about than Joe Flacco, and we put them in 3 different categories: better than Joe Flacco, could be interesting, and wild cards. And no, we are not talking about Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson. They are too expensive of contracts for the cheap Bengals, so that takes them immediately out of contention. These QBs are simply better options than Joe Flacco. If anything, they were a slightly higher price tag for the Bengals, and I don't know why they weren't options. We have Jameis Winston, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Joshua Dobbs. All 3 of these guys can come in and play winning football until Joe Burrow comes back from injury. These next QBs would be interesting for the Bengals offense and Zach Taylor. I have Drew Lock, Jacoby Brissett, and Jarrett Stidham, all of which would be the exact same price or cheaper than Joe Flacco. These guys could come in and play at least 500 ball to keep the Bengals in the playoff hunt. Last, we have the wild cards, smaller projects that have youth as their driving factor: Davis Mills, Sam Howell, and Tanner McKee. These QBs I think would be cheaper than Joe Flacco and give versatile QB play because of this poor offensive line. Because nothing is worse than trading for a QB just for him to get hurt and then you're back to square one. Joe Flacco really the right choice? If not, who do you think was a better option?